name's Jason. I go by TEDF, stands for Tired Eyes, Dirty Flesh. My creative process, it depends on what the piece is. Sometimes I just go, I don't really have a specific setup for how I want to start the piece, or sometimes I don't even know what I want to do yet. I just want to do something, so I'll just start. Other times I'm a bit more surgical, a lot of rulers, protractors, a bunch of stuff, but mostly there's no concrete idea in my head until I touch the linoleum. Usually when I got to make something, I'm always listening to something. It's not always music, but it could just be a video or a podcast, but always listening to something. And I'm in my room, just closed off and just sitting head down on the desk. That's really it, yeah. I started in high school back in Jamaica. So I did art. I didn't know what printmaking was. I wasn't even gonna touch it. So I was like, I'll just do graphic design and painting. And my teacher was like, Jason, you're not good at graphic design. Do not do graphic design. I was like, you don't know what she's talking about. And I was being stubborn. And then she said, here. She gave me, it wasn't even linoleum she gave me, it was shoe leather, but that was like a cheaper alternative to linoleum. So I did it. I hated doing it. I didn't even know how to use the tool correctly the first time I did it. But she said, okay, I really like the piece. Are you sure you don't want to do it? And I said, I'm sure I do not want to do it. So time passes, getting closer and closer to solidifying what I'm going to do. And she said, Jason, just please. I said, fine. And I took it. And since then, I love doing it. My theme for my art in high school was anatomy. So my first piece was 2 lungs and a heart in the middle. And there's a hand holding the heart, and on one of the lungs there was a skeleton hand on the side of it. So that was the very first piece I ever made. Everybody's doing medicine. Everybody wants to be a doctor or an engineer or something like that. So there's not a lot of people going oh, I want to be an artist, I want to be a musician. You know, we have a school called Edna Manley, specifically designed for artists like musicians and visual artists and dancers, but it's not one of the traditional universities that people go to as they leave high school in Jamaica. Moving here, it's changed my relationship to art in the way that it's more accessible to me, and because I see it so much more often, I'm more inspired and I feel more comfortable to create in the space. Before it has a deeper meaning to it, it should look nice. I should want to look at it before I have to hear what it has to say. So yeah, it's like listening to Kendrick Lamar's music. It sounds good before you even have to listen to what he's saying in it. So yeah, I want my art to be like that. I want it to be digestible on every level. I use tape. It's when I finish cutting the whole piece and to get the black in here, I don't know what to call it, but I make sure I get the ink into those grooves and into those cuts. And then when that dries, then I put tape over it. And then I use an X-Acto blade and make sure I cut out the shape of the hoodie. And then I just roll the ink on it, and that's how I get it precise. It's incredibly tedious. There are times when it's the cutting or even just the drawing, it's just gosh, I want to stop. But at the end of it, I'm still yeah, I'm having a good time. I guess maybe looking at it when I'm finished is the pride. I feel yeah, I really did this. I think that would be my favorite part. There be times when I go months without touching any linoleum, without doing anything. Recently I tried to cut that out because I really want to make something of myself with this, so I figured I can't just be sitting down on my hands not producing something. At the same time, I don't want it to become like a factory, like a conveyor belt. Oh, I'm doing something because I know I should be, not because I need to do it. Finding time to do it is hard because every time I do sit down to do art, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm at the age where I feel I shouldn't be enjoying myself. If I'm having too much fun, it's a bit suspicious. Nah, you should be doing some, you know. You can find me at TEDF__. That is TEDF__.